Each week on our podcast, we do our tops and our chops, our favorite moment and our least favorite moment of each episode. So we want to ask you to join us because, like, now that you're not on the show, you could just be like one of us girls who are just watching from the wings, and you can pass judgment. You can pass judgment and talk all the shit you want. You can, Abby, oh my God, wave your hands to whomever you like.
Do we have another hour?
We do, but on Thursday. Would you like to go first, Sederginne? What is your favorite moment from this week's episode of Drag Race Holland?
It's all the stories that we got to see. What's running through a family or a mom, and then like for instance, Janie and her mom. That was so beautiful. The story, and Mama Queen and her father. I mean, her dad is on the show getting into drag. I think that were my tops of the week.
Yes. It's our first time seeing a father getting up in drags, I think, in the whole show, the existence of Drag Race, right?
In her story, yeah. And he did very well. Wasn't he so cute?
So adorable. Yes. So his willingness to play along was outstanding, and like a beacon of hope to all of us little homos out there who are fearing that we're not going to get the love and acceptance from our parents, which, yes.
Yeah, that really is beautiful.
Latrice, what was your top from this week?
I'm completely echoing Sederginne, because I like the stories. Mama Queen's dad, Hans, had me bawling. The stories, like I said, like this was the episode that, whatever the equivalent of the Emmy Awards, this was that episode that solidified the nomination, because it was beautifully done. All the stories were so woven seamlessly, and it was just wonderful to see and get to hear everybody's backstory.
I agree. It is definitely my top as well. It's just really nice to see the families all kind of uniting together, because like when you go on the show, like you become sisters with your competitors, with these other contestants, you become sisters. So to see your competition, and to like meet their mother, and to meet their father, to meet their brother, their best friends. I mean, it really kind of like, it's like going to a family reunion or like a wedding or something like that, where everyone's there and everyone's just like sharing the love and sharing in the experience. It's such a heartfelt moment, and I'm so happy to have gotten to watch it. You have like a beautiful family with your cast, Sederginne.
Yeah, and it is so, because you know that better than I do, maybe that are sometimes so bitchy and in the workroom, and you know the game is on, and that moment your family starts walking in, it's just a whole episode filled with so much love. Not even one angry word. Even Abby, oh my God, fixed it to shut her mouth and just be nice.
Yes. The shade of it all. Oh my God. Okay, so what about your chop? Something in this episode you could have done without, I'm sure. Well, what was that?
My chop of the week is seeing Abby walking into the workroom the other day. It should have been me. It should have been me. No. I think it's hard to say that there is a chop in this episode. I think because I've been watching it, and it's only love, as I said. So there is not really a chop for me. Yeah, the chop is maybe that Chelsea boy, her wig came off during the lip sync. Maybe that's okay. That's a chop.
That's her chop. Yeah, I was noticing that wig kind of starting to like droop underneath the lights, and I was like, when she was in the bottom, I was like, ooh, this is not gonna be good.
And you can see that it's happening. It first was like, and it's like we were like, oh no, it's not. Is it really gonna happen?
Started flopping over. Oh,
it happened. So maybe that's the chop.
That's a good chop.
That is a good chop. Well, Latrice, what is your chop?
Well, my chop is kind of like the whole sentiment that like this whole episode was so filled with love. I hated the fact that anybody had to go. Like, I just was like, oh, no, nobody gotta go today. Everybody can stay today, But I guess we were out of episodes and they gotta go. So, but that was my chop. I didn't want anybody to go.
I mean, it's every week I don't want someone to go. So. Like, we fall in love with you guys, like, watching you. And it's always fun to, like, follow you guys. But, after you guys are gone, I'm just like stalking you on Facebook and stalking your Instagram. So it's all good. My chop is like this weird moment because Ryan came through the walkthrough, which I really appreciated because it was really cool to see it. But I really wanted it to be Fred.
Oh.
I really wanted to see Fred get to interact with the girls a little bit more because I've noticed Fred really, really, really looks like he has a lot of fun when he comes into the workroom. Like, he's like with you guys. He's like buddy up with you guys. And I would have loved to see that moment with Fred. Now, I really enjoyed all the moments that we got with Ryan, but I still kind of wanted it to be Fred because that's...
It's something like so close with your family.
Yeah, maybe because it is family. Yeah, and then, Ryan was her first time being a guest there. Like, so that was my chop because I thought that Fred could have done a really good job, like really getting to the backstory of all of his contestants and their families and stuff like that.
Oh.
Well, that's our tops. And our chops.
And the chops. Oh my God.